Hey everybody, on OnlytheGreatGaming, this is inocentbabyz, and I'm back in another video. And as you guys can see, this is a shotgun gameplay where I get over 60 kills, if you read the title. And with all the kills, I'm not actually using any kill streaks that kill people. I'm using UAV, counter UAV, and Blackbird. So, right away here, I rush into their spawn. And since this is domination, this is exactly where I want to be. I kind of want to camp this building. It sounds a newbie, but using a shotgun, you don't have very much range. This game is not very nice to shotgun people. So I kind of want to be in a building. And since my building, they're not going to really reach over there, like more than likely, I want to be in their building because it's going to get a lot more traffic and be able to kill people. They're not expecting it. They're like, holy crap, you're in the building that I just like spawned like 2 feet away from, like, stuff like that. So they're kind of confused, and I can kill them like that. And you may be thinking to yourself like, okay, you get 61 kills, but how many times do you die? And I only die 17 times, which kind of sounds like a lot, but since I'm using a shotgun, I mean, it is kind of expected that you're gonna die a bunch. And since it's on Nuketown, I'm definitely gonna die. And yeah, that's just 17 times. I mean, it kind of sounds like a lot, but that's a 3.5. It's actually over a 3.5 KD. So I think that's pretty good. And most times that people use shotguns, you can't really do very well. So that's why. And as you can see, I don't have a suppressor on my shotgun, and I don't like to have it on it. I think I heard somewhere that it doesn't do any negative effects to it. But I don't like it, so I don't use it. That's my reasoning. And my perks would be Ghost, Sleight of Hand, Ninja. You can call me new, but when I play Black Ops, I haven't played Black Ops in probably like a month by now. But when I did play it, I only used Ghost, Sleight of Hand, and Ninja as my 3 perks because, in my opinion, they're the best ones. I like to have Sleight of Hand. I like to reload really fast. I like to not be able to be heard by them. And for a Ghost, I don't want to be able to. I don't want their air support to be able to kill me. So that's my reasoning for use it. I'm not so much of a camper with Ghosts. I don't sit in a corner and camp with a FAMAS with Ghosts or anything. I'm using shotguns. I'm trying to get into their spawn. I may camp a little bit in their spawn, but that's because if I rush too much more to their spawn, it's gonna flip it, and they're gonna spawn on our flag, and then we're gonna end up losing it like that. So I don't really want that to happen. But if I stay in the building, I know that I can limit that from happening. And between the bus and the truck over there is also another good spot because you can get both ways and kill people, and you kind of cover between them. And there's always somebody camping in that room right there. So I like to run in there and kill them, and put a claymore down is actually really helpful because it limits the different directions they can come from. So there's only 2. And look at me rape these kids right here up in their spawn. Yeah, that's pretty beastly. It's fun doing that with a shotgun. I mean, I guess you can probably do it just as easily with a FAMAS, but it's definitely not gonna be as fun because it's more of a challenge with a shotgun. And for a while, the last time I played Black Ops, I only used the shotguns because it made the game actually interesting and fun. I could use the FAMAS and do well, but it's not interesting or anything like that. And that's why I play Modern Warfare 2, because in that game I just kind of have fun, play search and destroy, and mess around. I like to use the M21 EBR in Modern Warfare 2. That's a fun gun to use. And using riot shields and stuff like that. I kind of hope they have I really hope they have riot shields in Modern Warfare 3. I have not seen if it's been confirmed or not, or if it's been confirmed not to be in it, but I really want it to be in it because it'll make the game fun and interesting and give you a new thing to do. And you can see right there, I rush into their spawn, and like I said earlier, they don't spawn there anymore when you're in there, so it's not the best thing to do. But see, I have a Blackbird now, so it makes it a little bit easier. But that kid was camping like a mofo, and that's unfortunate for me that he was camping so hard like that. But yeah, doing work here. I don't know, shotguns. At first, I didn't really know how to use them, and then I kind of figured it out. I'm more of a run and gun kind of person. I like to use some machine guns. I like to run into their spawn and kill them. I don't really like to camp too much. I think it's boring. It makes the game slow paced like that. So getting behind them like that with an SMG is something I like to do, and I just kind of transfer that to using a shotgun and camped a little bit more, I guess, because I need to wait for them to come to me. I can't be running down, like right where I am right now. I can't just run straight down that and shoot them. They're gonna kill me, but way before I can even get close enough to hurt them. So that's why I need to make sure I choose my paths wisely and stuff like that. So shotguns are definitely, the map is dependent on whether you want to use one or not. If you get a crappy map like a jungle, I wouldn't want to use it. Personally, I hate jungle. I don't like that map at all. But it's one of the maps where I definitely wouldn't want to use a shotgun because it's just kind of harder. People are always going to be camping on Pride Rock, and you're going to get killed if you try to go over there. And that's just really annoying to me. I don't like that. I don't really like it when maps have one central camping spot. It makes the game kind of like another good example of that is Estate. The middle building is just a big old, or not the middle building, but the state building is just a big old camp fest, and I really hate that. That's why that's probably like my least favorite map in Modern Warfare 2. And yeah, but you know, whatever. And one of my, speaking of Modern Warfare 2, one of my other least favorite maps is Wasteland, which is a remake of COD 2 Breakcourt. I never liked that map either, but I do like Wasteland for Search and Destroy. It's actually it's kind of fun. I like to camp in the back and get my teammates to go on top of the helicopter when we spawn on that side, and just let them come to you and just camp with an M21 and just kind of kill them as they're shooting at your teammates. It's really funny because they kind of get mad at you for using an M21, and they call you a modder and stuff like that. Even though when you're, I clearly don't have a mod, or and me as my team clearly doesn't have a mod. Those are not little faggots that use mods. And yeah, so it's kind of fun to do that. And it's also, like I said, getting on the helicopter is fun, and just kind of sitting up there. And one time we tried to tell these kids that there is a glitch where it's like an elevator glitch, and you can like go like really high up in the air. We're trying to get them to come to us, and we're just gonna kill them all as soon as they got into the helicopter. But they sort of figured out what we were doing because they were kind of shooting at us and stuff like that, so it didn't work too well. But I like to mess around with kids like that. And that's why Search and Destroy is a good game type to play, because you always get people that have mics that are talking, and you know, yeah, it's fun like that. Look at that, taking on an RC car like a boss. And also using a claymore with a shotgun. It might not be the best idea, but it's something I just always put on my glasses is claymore. Because shotguns are more like a rush kind of classes, and then you kind of sit back for a little bit, and then like rush in up to them and kill them. So it might not be the best idea to have a claymore. Something like a jammer might work better, but I just don't really switch out my perks or my equipment or anything like that. I just kind of change the gun around a little bit. Same with my secondary, I rarely mess with that. I used to use pythons, and then I kind of switched to CZs, and I just kind of mess around with those two. It's just, those seem to be my two favorite. Look at this kid camping like a boss, and I get really lucky to be able to take him out. Usually when people are prone down like that and camping looking down their sights, they can usually wreck you pretty easily, but sometimes you get noobs that you can, you know, screw around with and kill them. And jumping like I did back there was actually a good idea to do when you see people prone down, because if you jump to the one side, then if they're like aiming on their sights and if they're like a sniper, it's kind of hard to like readjust after they jump like that, and it gives you time to shoot while you're in midair too. So yeah, that's basically it for the gameplay, guys. 61 and 17. Not really being too much of a team player objective wise, but in domination on Nuketown, as soon as you get the B flag, you keep your other flag and you're set. You can just all move basically up and kill them all. So that's basically how it goes. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.